felt back then, the Robesonian, everybody got a Robesonian, and it was put in the paper. When you advertise something like that, our people knows what to do. They know when to go and what to carry. And everybody just made plans. The first thing they'd say, be sure you got your pistol. And if you don't have a pistol, carry your rifle. So I had both. I had my pistol, but I left the rifle at the house. And so everybody knew that to carry a rifle or a pistol one. We didn't carry a knife or anything. My husband looked at me, he says, "You going?" I said, "If you go, I go." He knew. I was not afraid because I felt like that we had, it was put in the paper of how the Klan, the way they had done in South Carolina. It was in the Robesonian. And in fact, they put the people out of their house. And we knew that we had built our own house. And nobody was going to get it. And we had read that. And so we knew we were going for protection. We intended to get rid of them because we knew if they was going to try to shoot us, they was going to get everything we had. That was their intentions. They was going to run us out of our homes. That was their intention. So we went, and when we got there, they had the platform for the guy to catfish to do his talking. We were surround the place. They had the back part of the platform, and that's how they got gone. But now, in the front of the platform, that's where everybody scooted down. So when he got up there to talk, that was when Neil Lowry, which he's passed now, they squatted down into the field like. When he started talking on the microphone, they started shooting. Then it was dark. It was dark. Because Whitey didn't get, my husband, he didn't get too far from me. Because all of us was shooting. They didn't let him talk, period. He got gone. They were shocked because they had no dreams that we would be there like we were. And we took the crosses and we went to the railroad, here at the railroad there in town, here in town, and made a big fire. And we burned those crosses till it was 4 o'clock that morning. We took our time. Nobody was in a hurry except to get what we went for. There's a crew of us. We had a ball. Well, the conversation was more or less laughter, how we did and the way we did it. You know, if we wouldn't have gone, they would have come back and they would have had more than what they did have. In fact, they put in the paper the next week that they would be in St. Paul's. And an Indian better not be there. That was the talk that was in the paper. So Wiley, my husband, he looked at me, he said, "You want to let's go?" I said, "Yeah, let's go." So we went to St. Paul's, but nobody came. If they did, they hid. We didn't see one that night. You don't know what it's like for you to go in to a drugstore. Now I'm telling you my experience. Go into the drugstore. You're sick. And you ask for a fountain Coke. And they gave you the fountain Coke, but you couldn't sit down and drink it in there. They were seats. And I was there, I went to Dr. Bender. He was my doctor. And I got the fountain Coke, and they wouldn't let me sit down, and I passed out. And my husband was sitting in the car there at the railroad in Red Springs. Those trees is still there. While he was sitting there, and someone went to the car and told him, that I had passed out. And so he drove to the back. He couldn't get to the front. He went to the back and come in and got me. I feel like we made a difference. I'll put it like that. I feel like we made a difference. Treat people, treat your friends, everybody, the way the Lord would have you to treat them. That's the best way. Because if you do damage to a person, you'll get your payback. And that's for sure. And so, do unto others as you'd have them to do unto you.